it is a play that examines what it's like to be objectified, and I think that's something that is part of the human experience. It's a play about what it's like to be objectified because you appear different, because you appear not maybe just different and recognisably so, but also you appear lesser. You're designated ugly by not just other people, but by yourself, and what that does to you. And then at the opposite end of the spectrum, you've got Roxanne, who she's designated, transcendent beauty, and what that's like for her, and the isolation and the objectification that she suffers because of that labelling. Those are all the reasons why it's so current and so important and so relevant now. But actually, I don't think they've ever not been relevant. I think that's why the story gets told again and again and again. But even though I'm saying it gets told again and again and again, I'm so surprised by the amount of people that have never heard of this play.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. Both my mum and my grandma straight up knew where I said I'm going to see.
Don't get me wrong, there's a high proportion of people. I just thought it was going to be like Hamlet or Macbeth.
Yeah.
Yes, I said it in the theatre. I thought it was going to be like that, but it's not.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Right. Well, I was pretty impressed by how fast-paced is it. Did you struggle with any of it? Did you struggle with any specific lines of, or do you have lines that you really liked in the whole process of preparation?
There are. I've got to get this bottle of water out of the shop. It's become very important to the entire production. Sorry about that. There's still lines that I struggle with. It's a lot. It's Hamlet with gags and with a kind of breakneck pace, really. I think weirdly you care more about him than you do even Hamlet. So yeah, there's bits that I struggled with, definitely. It's so rhythmic and it's so lyrical that there's a real tight discipline and form required to perform it. And sometimes the more you try to reel it up, the more you try to make it naturalistic, the more you try and make it sound like it's coming from a normal person's mouth and all that kind of stuff, the more you're getting in your own way, and the more you can give yourself up to the rhythm, the more that the play just offers itself to you. You share with me your extremely pretty face, and I'll share with you my oh so sophisticated turns of phrase.
What?
Basically, I'll teach you what to say. I'll give you a couple of lessons, 1 or 2 a day.
Lessons?
Yes, come on, hear me out. I will produce the words with which you can then seduce her.
You're mad.
You think so? Mad? Because I think this is the best idea I've ever had.
No.
To see her laugh, dance, kiss, whatever, cry, all according to a script that I myself supply. Come on, Christiane, a partnership. Say yes. And it's just rhythm. All it was rhythm. No meaning, no intellectual understanding. It was just pure rhythm, which almost feels physical, And giving yourself over to that takes a certain amount of trust in the material,
What kind of impact does that have for theatres to reach the audiences if you put a play like that on a cinema screen? What do you think?
The beauty of theatre is that it is in this room tonight, and only the people in this room tonight get to sort of share this experience. And anything can happen, anything can go wrong. Somebody can fart on the audience and everybody laughs at it. Whatever it is, weird stuff happens.
Yeah.
But that is also the downside of it, is that you've got this incredible thing, potentially, we hope, happening, and it's only the people in this room that get to see it. So here we are for one night, we get to share not just a recording, but a live, in the moment broadcast of exactly what is happening here, all the mayhem that can go down, all the things that can go wrong, all of that is going to go to all over the world, and that's exceptional. The other thing that's great as well is, the tickets in the West End, unfortunately, are quite expensive. We've gone out of our way to make the tickets a lot cheaper, and we provided 15,000 free tickets as well. But buildings like this are expensive, and you need to keep them up. But you can go to the cinema and you can watch it for a fraction of the cost, and that is something that I think is really, really important.
I desire you. I write to you. I write for you. I tear up everything I ever wrote for you or about you. All I can say is, I want, I want you, Roxanne.